It's Saturday, November 20th, 2010. I'm Kevin McShann, and this is the McShann Sports Beat Report.
A big week for Twin skipper Ron Gardenhire. First, he finally wins the American League Manager of the Year award after 5 second-place finishes, and now he has an extended contract, 2 years longer through 2013. His coaching staff was also signed through 2012. Though he's yet to win a World Series in Minnesota, Gardenhire has had much success in his 9 years with the Twins, winning the division 6 times. In 2010, he won 94 games with a team that lost its closer Joe Nathan for the season during spring training and was missing former MVP first baseman Justin Morneau for the second half of the year.
Persistence, an unmistakable desire to win, and a clear dedication to a vision for success are three of the core principles to succeeding in sports. Minnesota Twins manager Ron Gardenhire has exhibited all three of these qualities for nearly a decade now, leading the Minnesota Twins from the dugout. That's precisely why he received a contract extension. The 53-year-old Gardenhire has a career winning percentage of .550 and a career record of .803 and .656. With 6 division titles in his first 9 seasons with the club, Gardenhire's job security continues to be off the charts, despite a 12-game losing streak in the postseason, which dates back to 2004. The Twins have had their most trouble in the postseason over the last few years with the New York Yankees. 2010 marked the 4th time in 8 years that the Twins have fallen victim to the Bronx Bombers. This is also the 5th time that Gardenhire's contract has been extended since he was hired in 2002. The Minnesota Twins skipper was the only manager on all 28 ballots from the Baseball Writers Association of America for Manager of the Year. He received 16 first-place votes and 108 points. Ron Washington, who started the year with a cocaine admission and ended it by guiding the Texas Rangers to their first World Series appearance, finished second in the balloting with 10 first-place votes. Tampa Bay's Joe Madden and the retiring Cito Gaston of the Toronto Blue Jays rounded out the voting. He took time out on Wednesday to join local reporters in a conference call. He discussed his reaction to receiving this award for the first time. He also reflected on the Twins' 2010 season, where his team goes from here, and what they need to do to capture that elusive World Series win.
You know what, it's exciting to have, and really need to thank the Writers Association for this award and thinking about me. They've been very kind and very fair to me over the years. When you're named in this award and your name gets up there when in second place or whatever, it's nice to be recognized for some of the work you do. Your staff, my coaching staff's as good as they get, and they put in a lot of effort. So a lot of things go into it, like the team and whole package. But for me, it's pretty neat to have your name mentioned up there with all the good managers in this game and the great managers, and to have your name, stated there. that you've wanted. It's pretty cool. Actually, it is pretty neat. There were some challenges early. Closer and early spring training doesn't help, and that's not a good way to start a season out, and then losing Morno halfway through. But I think every ball club, every manager goes through, those situations during the course of the year, and we battled through it pretty good. And it wasn't, it's about the same every year. You're gonna have your ups and downs, and you're gonna have, some challenging moments. And we responded pretty good to some big injuries and battled through it. And unfortunately, we didn't, get it done in the playoffs. But like I said, it was a good year at a new ballpark, Target, and we enjoyed the heck out of that. So a lot of good things came out the season. And but as far as the manager goes, it's about the same. You battle through some things, and you just have to figure out a way to get it done. We have to figure out a way to get past the Yankees for one thing. They've been kind of our Achilles heel. They seem to get it done when we got to figure out a way. But our ball club's built a certain way, and we're going to stay with that. We're successful. We definitely want to win a World Series. That's everybody's goal in this game, and getting back into the playoffs as many times as you possibly can. That's a good way to go about your business. So, but health is always big. In a market like ours, losing guys like we did, but we still felt like we had enough bullets to get it done.
The Minnesota Twins have established a formula for success, and it's worked over the course of time. And at the heart of the operation is manager Ron Gardenhire. He's followed and executed the organizational blueprint to a T. The extension and the league-wide honor for American League Manager of the Year are simply other examples as to why many consider him to be one of the best in the business. He's quickly established himself as the gold standard for managers in today's game. So we'll all take a moment to give Ron Gardenhire a pat on the back for a job well done. Kevin McShann, Sports Beat, report.